a word of caution about a traditional exercise called pendulums that continue to be prescribed by surgeons. They've been around for decades, but they've always been an improvisation. So now that the upper extremity ranger is available to you, you don't have to do these pendulums any longer. So essentially what a surgeon will say to do, and the intent behind it is to prevent your shoulder from freezing or tightening down, which is obviously a negative, and they're supposed to be relieving a pain, but oftentimes they're actually increasing of pain for the reasons that they're very difficult to perform. So what you're called to do is to bend over with your involved arm and just try to let it relax. And then you're supposed to try to move just your body and see if you can get that arm to swing. It's very difficult to do. In fact, it's somewhat dangerous because it can aggravate the tone of the shoulder. It can make you lightheaded if you have blood pressure issues. It can aggravate your lower back. So there's many negatives, and at best, a minuscule amount of benefit. If there's nothing else to do, it might be a choice, but now that the ranger's available, you have a much greater choice. And so as we apply that, the goal as a reminder is simply to prevent a shoulder from tightening after surgery. You can start as early as day one after surgery and just going from the sling position to the non-involved arm doing the work and just letting that involved shoulder, the rotator cuff repaired shoulder, to go along for the ride. And so if we can establish that joint in a free spin motion, that's alleviating a pain, and the nervous system starts to recognize purposeful movements that can help preserve the preparatory foundational movements associated with reaching, and therefore we're going to be more prepared for the progressions of active reaching. And then just progressing to the hand on the back, and you could just follow the rest of the exercise library to utilize the remaining exercises of the ranger.